The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
Here comes the screen to Adams. Steven Adams with the slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Here comes the screen. To Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
From long range, that's off the side of the rim. Short.
Stream Elements Spot running Elements
by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that. Shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Hey, watch this screen left.
To Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. Houston with the basketball. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Paul George. Westbrook, down low Adams. Scores from the post. Count the basket at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Westbrook with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Big man, Steven Adams. The defense is really... The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
To George. Paul George. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Westbrook to Paul George. The shot almost. Short jumper off the mark. To Westbrook. Stuffs it down with authority. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at half, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing that.
Westbrook to the basket, but his shot won't fall. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's got it for three.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. To George. Kelly Olynyk snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Goes to the left side. Oh, had him going there for a second. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Westbrook into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Here comes the screen. And scores.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Westbrook to Adams. And a nice finish at the rim.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your bank.
Russ at the controls. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against the former MVP. Steven Adams with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, you know you got a problem when you're getting oohs and ahs from the home crowd.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To Paul George. A pass taken away by the Rockets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And the basket good at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Rockets come up with it. Spencer Dinwiddie above the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
And the finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lance Stevenson with the dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
It's Russ at the controls. Knocked loose. That one out of bounds off a Rocket. It stays with Oklahoma City. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Oh, Russell Westbrook hits again. He's 3 for 4.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Deep right corner, trying to cash in. And throws it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Westbrook across the timeline. It's an 8-point lead. Here comes the screen.
Screen right. Cut it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook to George. And that's rebounded by Houston. He gets it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Russ at the controls. Here comes the screen.
Okay, you got a big screen.
4-3. Not going down here. Here comes the screen. Oh, had him going there for a second. Second violation. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
And he'll head to... The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
To Paul George. Has a chance. Shot by George, misses. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing that.
Curling inside. Nice pass to get things going.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Knocked loose. Rockets have it. Tough make through traffic.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Rockets have the steal. He throws it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. And look out. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Westbrook into the front court. The lead stands at 9. To Adams. stuffs it home.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Give him 2 points. High percentage. The Thunder have the possession. To George. And draws the foul.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Paul George at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. Able to convert on both free throws. Stuffs it down with authority.
This coach must have had said some pretty intense words in the locker room to this individual, because we're really seeing a different player so far in the second half.
Schroeder to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep left corner. Screen coming. To George. A lot of contact. No whistle.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Oklahoma City ball. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Sets him up for 2.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Here's Schroeder with it. Leads 5. Paul George to Schroeder. Knocked loose. Rockets have it. Big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Schroeder with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Adams. To Schroeder. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Has a look. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
It's PG for 2. Shot won't go. Crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
He's heating up because he's becoming more poised with his game. He's letting the game come to him instead of him forcing the action.
Oklahoma City's got it to Paul George. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Goes to the right side. Olenek sizing up Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Right.
24-second violation. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Nope, first one does not go. No good. Missed them both. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear.
And the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Rocking. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
This is not the time to have a mental lapse.
The quarters come to an end. This game is all tied up. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. And we're underway here in the extra period. And count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Westbrook. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Nothing going here on that drive. Good. Off a spin.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Thunder with the basketball. Westbrook. Sizing up the defense. Here comes the screen. Shot by Robertson off the mark. Flushes it home.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Westbrook with it. Trailing by 4. Here comes the screen. To Westbrook. To George. Can't connect. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Russ at the controls. Down to Adams. Not that time. And the finish. Slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Westbrook with the basketball. Now down 6. Gets to the basket and scores.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To Adams. OKC now with 4 to shoot. It's Westbrook. Not that time. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
We used to hear that saying all the time, a 2 is a 2, keep it moving. No, a 2 isn't a 2. It can be a dagger sometimes when a defense has mental lapse like that. He deflates the energy of the D by making easy lays.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
And scores. Strong take.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Now Adams down low. Steven Adams with the slam.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Baseline drive. Beyond the arc for 3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. OKC ball. To Paul George. The Thunder down to 4 on the shot clock. George. And the rebound taken down by Houston. Lets it fly from long range. Won't go down. Westbrook into the front court. They trail by 7.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional. For 3. Oh, he bailed him out. Fouls him shooting the 3. Not what you wanted.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Now a whistle, and we're going to get a timeout from OKC. They're down big in this 4th quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench.
So you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Time to shuffle things up. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Lance Stevenson with the dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
It's Westbrook. He shoots, off the mark. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win it in overtime. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing that.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly. To Bradley. Knocked loose. Rockets have it. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Offensive board. Not that time. And stuffs it home.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Beverly into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Bradley to Tobias Harris. Fires the three. That no good. Off the mark. And the rebound taken down by Gallinari. LA Clippers with the basketball to Tobias Harris. To Bradley. That one out of bounds off a rocket, so it'll stay with the LA Clippers.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Bradley. The shot clock expires. And he finishes at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Beverly driving right to the basket. Knocked loose. Here comes the screen. Bradley to Gortat. Yes, marching Gortat. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Count the basket at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Clippers have the basketball. Beverly to Tobias Harris. Beverly to Gortat. And the rebound taken in by the Rockets. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Here comes the screen. To Beverly. Going a launch beyond the arc. Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense. Oh, emphatic slam.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
It's LA Clippers ball.
I got him.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Here comes the screen. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Beverly into the front court. Up by 3. Harris to Bradley. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Layup goes down. Well done.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
The drive. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Runner's good there.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To Bradley. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
Avery Bradley has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. It's Rockets ball. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Beverly into the front court. Leads just a point.
Big pick right there.
Harris, great look and vision. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense